They call it the smiling coast of Africa, a title earned not just from its shape on a map, but from the legendary hospitality of its people. The Gambia is a geographic anomaly, a sliver of land less than 30 miles wide, carved into the heart of Senegal by the winding path of its namesake river. Despite being the smallest country on mainland Africa, its history is a titan's tale of resilience. Today, we journey from the bustling markets of Serekunda to the silent, ancient stone circles of the interior to discover why this tiny nation leaves such a massive impression on the world. To understand the Gambia, you must understand its river. It is the country's spine, its highway, and its lifeblood. The borders themselves are a relic of colonial chess matches between the British and the French. Legend says the British sailed a gunboat up the river and claimed every inch the cannons could reach. This resulted in a country that is almost entirely surrounded by Senegal. This unique enclave status has created a fascinating cultural blend. The echoes of the past are loud here. On Kunta Kinte Island, formerly James Island, the crumbling stones of slave forts stand as a haunting reminder of the transatlantic slave trade, a history immortalized in Alex Haley's Roots. For centuries, this river was a gateway for explorers and exploiters alike. However, the spirit of the Gambian people could not be contained. After decades of British colonial administration, the Gambia sought its own destiny. On February 18, 1965, the Union Jack was lowered for the last time. Gambian politics has seen seasons of both calm and storm. For nearly 30 years, Jawara maintained a rare multi-party democracy in Africa until a bloodless coup in 1994 brought Yahya Jammeh to power. For 22 years, the nation navigated a complex and often restrictive era. However, 2017 marked a historic turning point. In a stunning display of democratic will, Gambians used their unique voting system, dropping glass marbles into coloured drums, to elect Adama Barrow. The Gambian economy is grounded in the earth and the sea. Agriculture employs over half the labour force, with the groundnut, or peanut, reigning supreme as the primary export. If you enjoy peanut butter or oil in Europe, there's a good chance it started in a Gambian field. But look closer and you'll see a diversifying landscape. Tourism is the second largest sector, with thousands flocking to the sun-drenched beaches of Bakau and Kololi. Local industry is anchored by institutions like Gamtel, the telecommunications giant, and the Central Bank of the Gambia, which manages the Dalasi. Step into Serekunda, the country's largest urban centre, and you are hit with a sensory explosion. It is a city that never sleeps, where the air is thick with the scent of roasting meat and the vibrant colours of wax fabrics. Unlike the quiet, administrative island of Banjul, Serekunda is where the heart of the nation beats. Here, the concept of taranga, hospitality, is not just a word. It is a social contract. You will often see groups of men and women sitting on bantabas, or wooden platforms, sharing ataya, strong green tea, and discussing everything from football to philosophy. Beyond the cities, the Gambia reveals its mystical side. The Wasu stone circles, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, consist of megaliths weighing several tons, arranged in perfect symmetry over 1,000 years ago. Their origin remains one of Africa's great archaeological mysteries. But for many, The true landmarks are living ones. At the Kachikali crocodile pool, these ancient reptiles are considered sacred. In the Gambia, sport is more than a game. It is a cultural fever. While football is the national obsession, with the Scorpions making historic runs in the Africa Cup of Nations, traditional wrestling, or bore, is the soul of the people. It is a spectacle of strength and spirituality, where wrestlers are covered in juju charms and accompanied by rhythmic drumming. Take Sona Jabate, the first female professional kora virtuoso, who has taken Gambian Mandinka music to the world's most prestigious stages, or figures like the late Ebrima Solo Sandeng, whose courage paved the way for political change. As the sun dips below the horizon of the Atlantic, casting long shadows over the Gambia River, one realizes that this country's greatest resource isn't its peanuts or its gold, it's its peace. In a region that has seen much turmoil, the Gambia remains a sanctuary of stability. It is a place where your neighbor's religion or tribe matters less than the greeting you share in the morning.